What's going on, guys? I've just arrived in Bangkok. It's about the evening here on a Sunday and I'm super excited to be in a new country. First impressions, the bathrooms here are a lot cleaner than they are in Malaysia, which is a god bless. Anyways, now I'm in my hotel now. I don't really call it a hotel, it's more like a hostel. As you can see, it's a pod looking type of hostel. Yes, it's pretty cheap. It's about 20 bucks a night, but you know, it's pretty comfortable here. Alright, it's the start of my first full day in Thailand. Looking to get some breakfast real quick before I start exploring all the sites I have on my trip. Looking for something, you know, pretty safe, but you know, a little ambitious at the same time. 7-Eleven was a little tempting, but I promised myself I would at least go a little more adventurous than a 7-Eleven. So I've got a friend here who's going to be showing me around. She already suggested me good places to visit. She's already suggested me a whole list of places to go to eat. So that's been really helpful for me. So I'm not sure how, but I said I'd be exploring the authentic Thailand. But I guess I just managed to pop up in another mall in Southeast Asia. So this sky, tell me shine, how do you get it on when you see her new wood? Honestly, I think people would roast me for, you know, filming these parts of Bangkok. They'd be like, oh my god, it's so inauthentic. But honestly, this is a very, very awesome place to be as well in Bangkok. It makes me feel very comfortable and at home. At home as in not in like America, but actually back home in Malaysia. Baby, we both know I want. Look at me now, I'm looking better than you ever have. Look at me now, look at me now, never have. I bet you close your eyes and think of me when you're in the house. Look at me now and look at me now. So you must be wondering, Brian, why are you eating a burger in Bangkok? Well, it was suggested by my friend. It was a pretty solid burger too. The seasoning on it was fantastic. Definitely up there, one of the best burgers I've ever had at least. The seasoning was just so Asian, so good.
Are you on the subway? While I drive, are you getting on the L train? Mean Manhattan's nice, but so are Malibu nights. You would know if you stayed. You would know if you put up a fight. Your toes turn blue in winter, I'm getting red.
Goodness, it was too hot outside, so I am in here trying to cool myself off.
Missing a drunken 2 a.m. strolls and gays. Now you're chasing fake highs in the Upper West Side.
Heading into Terminal 21, apparently one of the bougiest terminal stations in Bangkok. A lot of your typical designer brands as well as your typical food court. Most importantly, it's air conditioned so I can, you know, cool myself off again.
Walk for miles, but your feet feel numb. Crosswalks in my mind are shaky, so please hold on tight. All my demons run away. All my demons have your smile. In the city of angels. In the city of angels. Hope New York holds you.
Yep, I did decide to have a little pad thai snack on the way back, and oh my goodness, this pad thai is godlike. This is just a mall pad thai. It's not even a street food pad thai. It's already eons better than it is in America. I cannot begin to describe how much more tasty this pad thai is. So I just got refreshed again, went back to my place. I think I just got stuck in the middle of some sort of children's military parade they're having over here. Honestly, this is kind of a bizarre sight right now, but we'll see if I make it out. And holy moly, I'm drenching in sweat, and I managed to catch Bangkok's rush hour with the subway. Oh my goodness, it's so busy. Reminds me of the Tokyo subway where it's literally packed. Look at this.
All my demons run wild. All my demons.
Oh my goodness. I was getting rather claustrophobic in there, but I have made it out. Heading over to the Victory Monument right now, just take a few pics of it. Alright, the weirdest thing just happened. Basically, I was just walking by this intensely busy subway station. Then all of a sudden, some music starts playing, and everybody stands still. I was just walking at full speed, and everybody else stands still. I was like, what's going on? I was a little bit shook, if not gonna lie. I was the only one walking. Definitely felt as though I was interrupting something or another here. Alright, so I traversed through all that subway madness. Now I'm gonna meet up with a friend for dinner, and we'll see where the night takes us after that. Another day in Bangkok starts. I'll be exploring the Chinatown as well as the most popular attractions in Bangkok now. Namely, it's just, I guess, the temples and the palace. A lot of them. Alright, I am finally arrived at the Chinatown of Bangkok. For this section, I'm gonna let the ambient sounds of this place play for itself. Alright, after that short brunch interlude, now to make my way to the museum. Gotta get my history in real quick to give myself some context. Yes, that's right. I'm in a McDonald's right now because I love McDonald's. I'm trying one of their salted caramel sundaes. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty Thai. I'm whispering because it's like a library in here. It's the creepiest thing I've ever been through. Just finished the museum, just about to go check out the Grand Palace now and Thammasat University. That looks pretty cool. Alright, well, yeah, I didn't get that much of the palace or even the university. Anyways, I'm just heading to Siam Station now to give that a final look through. Yes, I couldn't help it. I saw the shrimp tempura and I went for it. It's just so cheap. Just so cheap here in Thailand. Yes, it is almost the end of the journey here. It is the next morning. I'm just gonna do one more touristy thing before I fly back to Penang. You know, Bangkok has really surprised me. It's absolutely modern in my opinion. Pretty cool, good food, safe place, very clean. I definitely compare it to like Kuala Lumpur or even Singapore, so top marks there. So I have summoned the courage to come to a somewhat street foodie kind of place. Like a lot of pork too, which is, you know, my favorite meat, so we'll see how that goes. Of course, I got milk tea here. It was so cheap. I was like, I couldn't believe it. It was like $3. Really premium too. The boba is, oh my god, tastes like honey. Oh, so good. All right, I made it to the airport, and as per the usual, there's only one type of tourist in Thailand. Well, my time in Bangkok is coming to an end now. I'd say overall Bangkok is a great place to visit. I didn't even spend too much time here and I already liked it a lot. Yes, this video did not have a lot of authentic stuff, I'll admit that, but hey, this is my trip. This is how I like to travel. Pretty chill. Anyways, catch you guys next time where I'll be coming back to Penang for the next video.